These two men hate each other. Which is interesting, because I genuinely thought they were the same person until I saw this clip of them about to kiss. Guys, welcome back to the world of Instagram alpha males, a community so deep in the closet that they're finding Christmas presents in there. And today, these two testosterone Teletubbies are at war. For now. By the time this video comes out, this could be as irrelevant as it was in the first place. In my many trips down the Instagram cringe pipeline, these two have made themselves very known to me. Usually by saying something really profound and intelligent.
If I punch you right now, you will feel it 40% less than he will feel it without a beat.
However, I think the alpha male trope is slowly dying a painful death. I know, which I'm genuinely upset about, because whenever I am presented with alpha male knowledge on Instagram, I instantly feel better about myself, in my masculinity. Purely because I haven't turned out like that. Anyways, meet King Azoulay and Ali Sobh. Ali Sobh is known for what is described where I come from as diddly squat. And King Azoulay is known for allegedly diddling a young person. So, some real role models. Why are they fighting, you ask? Who gives a shit? I've never cared about anything less in my life, ever. But these always make good videos. So let's meet them, learn their beef, and decide who is bigger. The bigger joke.
We need to pass a law. Nobody in this world should be allowed to get married being under the influence of love.
I'm lost already. Please continue.
Think about this, but open your mind for 1 second and tell me that I'm wrong. Are you allowed to drive under the influence of alcohol?
Never stopped me.
Why would you be allowed to make such a big decision and be able to get married, sign a contract in the time when you're in love? You would do things that you would never do if you weren't in love. That should be illegal. Get out of being in love. Start just loving, and in that time, you can get married.
Ah, yes. Tale as old as time. The old trope that marriage is purely a business deal and nothing else. Okay, so I was lost initially, but I do understand his point now. So, if you are in love with somebody, and you want to get married, what you want to do is, don't fucking do that. Wait until you have fallen out of love with each other, resent one another, and then maybe you can even start to consider something like marriage. Seriously though, what are you saying? You said so many words and still managed not to say anything. He said, his words by the way, fall out of love or something like that and just start loving and then you can get married. Right, okay, and how do we monitor that then? You compared it to not being able to drive under the influence of alcohol, but that's pretty tangible. Are we going to have breathalyzers at weddings now? So I'm going to have to get you to step out of that church. I can literally smell the infatuation on your breath. Have you been in love tonight, sir? No, officer, we're just friends. We love each other platonically. There's no love here. We haven't been in love at all. There is no eye contact during sex, none at all. I just don't know how you said that, listened to it back and thought, yes, a law. Yeah, I've been in jail 10 years. Why? It's a funny story actually. My wife, I loved her. And we got married. They could taste the love on my breath. And I'll only actually go down on someone I love, so the smell that the officer was actually smelling was just pussy. Do you know what the worst thing about this reel is? I understand exactly what he's saying, he just couldn't have worded it in a worse way if he tried. Basically saying that infatuation is an incredibly strong influence and you should never act purely off that because you see each other and everything in the world as perfect, and obviously when you're married down the line it's never going to be that way. But saying that you shouldn't be in love if you're gonna get married is like, what's the metric then? Is he saying that you should just love each other unconditionally when you get married, but if during your marriage you fall in love with each other, that's like the ideal situation because then you didn't actually tie the knot under the influence of love? Because if that's the case, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. How can you love someone unconditionally to the point where you're like, let's get married, and not be infatuated with them in the process? Like, it just, the cogs aren't turning. Unless he doesn't mean it that way at all, and you do get married, you love someone unconditionally, and then if you fall in love, you're like, let's fucking get divorced. I personally think you shouldn't be allowed to make videos under the influence of hot bullshit, but, you know, where's the law against that?
Girlfriend cheated on you? Yes! Another better one is coming. If not 1, 10. Not 10, 1,000. You crash your car? Yes! Great, a better one is coming. No matter what happens, everything, just say yes. Thank you, God. Another chapter to life.
Okay, I don't know the basis of the fight, But I'm rooting for this guy, because that is some mentally sound advice. Imagine the New Yorkers on 9/11. The first plane hits. Yes! A second one is coming. Diagnosed with stage 3 cancer? Yes! Stage 4 is coming. I got in a car crash? Yes! Life in a wheelchair coming. My mum just fucking died? Yes! Inheritance coming. I was molested as a child? Yes! Dunno. Again, I get his point. The worst execution imaginable. The first one we've got, don't act purely on infatuation. This one is a door closes, another door opens. Great. But like, yes, celebrate when something terrible happens. The point is, oh, something happens, opportunity's presenting itself. That doesn't apply in every situation. I just got shot? Yes! More shots coming. Back shots, hopefully. Whole family just died? Let's go! Better family is coming. Like, how are you gonna get cheated on by your girlfriend and your first instinct is just go, yes! Always wanted to be cucked. Okay, so that was King Ben Azoulay, who, just says things that, well, I'd probably say if I just had a lobotomy. Now, let's look at his fierce opponent and what looks like could be, honestly, a doppelganger, Ali Sobh.
I love to talk. I love to joke. I love to laugh. I love to give advice, but be careful when I go silent.
Brother, that will never happen. Honestly, these Instagram podcast alpha guru bros are never not talking. I don't think I'd recognize them if gibberish wasn't coming out of their mouths. I will be careful if you go silent, because then I'll assume you've just died. But be careful when I go silent, because means mouth full of cock. Like when a toddler takes a shit in the corner. Be careful when I go silent, because it means I'm shitting in the corner of the room, marking my territory. I love to joke, I love to sing, I love to talk. I love shitting in the corner of rooms and rolling around in it like dogs. Well, so what's the context behind this? Like, how are these bros always on some sort of podcast? Or was this some sort of message to our boy King Azoulay? Like, is this just a clip or is this from a podcast? If so, where are all these podcasts being stored? If each of these clips is all from podcasts, then how many, like, hours of just nonsense do your editors have to filter through to come up with a clip? That outro as well. Just an eagle crying, a lion roaring.
Be careful when I go silent.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The consequences of watching this brain-dissolving content never gets old. We're going to find out what they were fighting over. From watching this, my guess is that they were fighting for the last brain cell or something. Please like this video and subscribe to me in order to restore my brain to its original state. Yes! Another brain's coming. Okay, so apparently, and I'm not well educated on this at all, and I'm really glad I'm not actually, but apparently this beef started by basically Ali posting this reel.
Walk like a king, or walk like you don't give a who the king is.
Which is possibly the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Him sitting down right there is how I'd imagine someone sitting down after they've just been pegged to shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, that hurts. Oh my god. Oh. Yes! More pain is coming. You know what? That's the wrong guy. Anyway, apparently, Mr. Ben King Azoulay took that as some sort of personal attack. Seeing a post that has nothing to do with something and just taking personal offense to it seems quite, beta, if you ask me. Like, honestly, if you've seen that and thought, this person is mocking me, then you've got to take a look at yourself and wonder, why has that made me think that someone's mocking me?
Like, oh my god, he's mocking me because he made this video of him walking like he's literally shat his pants. I take personal offense. He's mocking me!
Only I walk like that. Unless he thought he was being mocked because he said king. Like, you don't give a fuck who the king is.
Bro, you used my alias that I made up against me.
Anyways, in true internet fashion, this beef is, like, really staged or exaggerated. Like, they could have had a problem with each other, but, you know, I would imagine an alpha male, two alpha males who have a problem with each other would probably just either meet up in private or just have an adult conversation about it. But they did the most drama queen thing imaginable and just did it in front of the internet. And no one asked them to do that.
Seriously? What are you talking about? Ali.
God, they want to rip each other's clothes off so hard. Can you imagine that? Has someone AI'd that yet? Someone will have AI'd that. I want to see it.
When I walk in a room, I make people love me and respect me. I want to show you how it feels like when I'm in a room.
Could you have sounded more gay if you tried? I walked up to the man who I allegedly want to fight physically, shake his hand firmly, look him directly in the eyes, and say, I want to show you how it feels like when I'm in a room with you. I am way too employed to like know what the fuck is going on. Like, who is eating this beef up?
Oh my god, dude, did you see the podcast between Ben Azoulay and King Sobh? Oh my god, it was so...
Everybody's tough behind the screen, but nobody's tough face to face. Ali, I DM'd you. Let's see you DM me back. And if not, you're a f***ing bitch.
You wanna talk shit? First class, coming right to you. None of that's bullshit, bitch shit, DMing. That's hiding behind the camera. I'm coming right to your backyard. You hear me?
What the fuck is this? These are two grown men who proclaim themselves as alpha males, and they're doing like, dude, I DM'd you, DM me back, or unless you're a little bitch. If this is staged, they should have at least refined the script big time.
I'm coming right to you. None of this bullshit, bitch shit, DMing.
None of this bullshit, bitch shit, DMing.
Ali also says, I'm gonna come through your backyard, which is a really weird thing to say.
I'm coming right to your backyard.
Whoever wrote this script had some fun with that line. Just want to see if that'll slip. I just want to see if anyone noticed this obvious homoerotic charged line. I'm gonna come through your backyard. Yeah, two alpha males saying that to each other. I want to come right to you, Ben, then we'll see who's the bitch. We'll see who's the bitch who can come in whose backyard first. And by the way, the reason why they were on a podcast to begin with was because a channel called the Wise Nuts Podcast, which is known for fucking who fucking cares, said, oh, we'll host your fake alpha male gay fight. We'll do that. And you know what? We'll release an hour and 36-minute episode of you two talking, which we're going to watch the whole thing right now. I'm joking. No, we fucking aren't.
Ali, you're a nice guy, but you're not speaking to somebody that will just let you speak this way, you know?
What the fuck are you gonna do about it? I'm not gonna allow you to speak to me the way you want to speak to me.
Ali, if you have a personal problem with me, forget religion. Put religion aside.
Okay, guys, just tell me if I'm reaching too far, but there's so much sexual tension in this room between each other. They're looking each other in the eyes, they've got cigars in hand, and they're sucking on them whilst looking at each... I'm sorry, look, I would not be saying this under any other circumstances, but I genuinely feel like that's what it is. If you have a problem with me, fucking do something about it.
You know what? Fuck this shit, bro.
What the fuck you talking about? Ali. Come on!
Please! Come on! Just one kiss! Come on! Fight me then! Fucking kiss me! Go on! Fucking... What are you gonna do? Fuck me in the face? Oh, I'm so scared. Well, that's the fight? That's the fight? I see bigger fights between customers at work. They also always present themselves as some sort of trained military assassins, yet they were both quite easily restrained. Even from this slim-ass guy.
Come on!
The fuck was that guy just doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Sorry, just gonna squeeze past you guys. Sorry, you just need the toilet, that's all, yeah.
It should have never got that way, but we just...
The reason why we brought you guys together was to make sure everything was cool, everything was...
What do you mean it never should have got... What were you gonna do? Nothing, basically, because it's all staged, honestly. Guys, I genuinely think that this is, like, you know, like an animal before it dies, and then they have, like, the, you know, last kicking and screaming of it before it dies fully. This is what this is to the alpha male community. Yeah, let's just one last attempt just to get attention. Let's have a fight between two of our main ambassadors, and temporarily putting aside the fact that these two want to fuck each other so badly. I can see these things, okay, and that's all that I've got. You know, watch like a boxing press conference. That's when you see two people that want to beat the fuck out of each other. These two literally just look like they just want some time alone.
I'm coming right to your backyard.
What would have happened if no one intervened, by the way? Like, I'm just going to put aside their gay narrative for a second and let's just assume they're fighting. This is what would have happened. They would have got right up in their faces, scream at each other saying, what? And the other one's going, come on. And then they'd back up. That's all that would have happened. They would have not laid a finger on each other. You can tell. It's just not that sort of confrontation. Anyway, guys, I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Because I feel dumber having consumed all of that. I suddenly have this urge to fill out a job application, even though I'm already gainfully employed, which says everything you need to know. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and comment all of that. Get my engagement up. Share this video if you enjoyed. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.